Okay, the Artbeat, ladies and gentlemen. I am back with this gentleman here. Last week I was on official duties. Uh, outside countries, abroad. But I am back and happy to be with you guys here. Quickly, guys. Okay, I don't think we need to introduce each other. The Batuman, they know us by now.
Yeah.
Why watching someone else, a new person is joining?
Go back on our previous editions or to Manye. Guys, quickly, there's a show, not a show. There's a controversy that has been going on as the norm has always been in Uganda's music industry. There's two artists, Shiba. She came back recently and quickly attended the controversies. We've heard that she's battling with another female artist, a younger one at that, Artbeat.
Is she?
Younger than Shiba.
Is she battling them?
She's not battling.
What's the
battling her? What's going on?
Frankly, I haven't actually followed this thing, but I've been seeing it in my feed on internet. What is the story, Isaac? Because you seem to know. And okay, tell us the story.
Mambo Shiba si abaana be bamulwana. Of course ekyo si kituufu naye tandika nze nja kujja nkigattewo.
Okigayigayemu.
Okolera ani?
Onakolera abantu.
Nze nkolera abantu.
Yeah, so ekituufu. Manya about this story I think it was Friday. Christo Panda ngabdeyo n'agamba simanya yawuliriza oluyimba ng'agenze mu studio cause Christo Panda alina oluyimba lwagenda okuleeta ne Shiba. Finally Christo Panda akyali muyimbi. No, nali manyi yatuuka nakkiriza n'abeera ng'ali ku radio.
Nakkiriza ekituufu oba?
Naye Christo Panda mukwano gwange. Either way. Nali manyi.
Naye oluyimba lw'ogamba lwagenda otane Shiba. Screenshot yafulumye eraga nti ate yagamba Jeff Shiba seemed not interested. So n'asaba balukole ne Artbeat.
Shiba teyasiming atali interested teyaliiwo. Kati gundi n'amugamba mulinde akomewo. Jeff yamugamba mulinde akomewo. So anyway, yata n'agamba yatawo message n'agamba nti alina oluyimba lwe yawulira mu studio nga baluyita Nobody. Nga lusoundingira ddala nga No One, which was released by Artbeat ne Joey Landa. Abantu abamu bali mistakening mbeera eno balowooza nti ennyimba ezogerwako is No One ne Somebody. Naye nga oluyimba lwa Shiba in context terunafuluma lwabadde alina ofulumya after Somebody. So ni wabaawo ebitambula. One songwriter agamba oluyimba yalutunza Artbeat. Producer agamba oluyimba yalutunza Shiba. Kati ate ye voice artist eyali yakola demo ya backing ennyimba zonna. By that first nabadde ndowooza nti producer y'omu. But never clarifying nti Nesim ya producing lwa Shiba waliwo omulala ya producing olwani olwa Artbeat. Ebigambo bitambudde bingi abamu bagamba simanyirimba balufuna alias Apple May abamu bagamba yani yagambye yalufuna alias May. I think yabadde Artbeat. Naye ate nga waliwo abagamba nti Artbeat ne gundi ne Joey Landa by recording last week.
Let me ask.
So
who has a problem now here? Is it the producer?
By the way, but the problem. Ekizibu ekiriwo nti we do not know who owns the song. Because kirabika ebizibu bya Uganda ebize bitanya music yaffe bye biri ku luyimba luno. Nti tikubona tekuli yakola paperwork ategerekeka.
Nkole submission yange sigenda giddamu.
Yes,
so oluyimba olumu lwafuluma. Olula terunaba. Keep it that way. Olutafuluma lusigaleyo. Olwafuluma lutambule.
Nze njagala zonna zifu.
Lwani lwafuluma.
Olwa Artbeat. Lwafuluma. Olwa Shiba terunaba.
Yes.
I think a video already was na olwa Shiba.
Kyendi sure oluyimba Shiba lwagenda okuta oba lwayagala okuta olufaanana n'olwa Artbeat. Ku katalogu ya Shiba yonna gy'alina sikiwo balina ekinene kirugenda okwongera
naye no tebirina kinene kirugenda gatta kwa Artbeat
lwafuluma nti okitegeera already luli mu saturation so tugende n'olwo Shiba agende wa Kabakani what's his name Kalifaganaga amwandikireyo oluyimba olulala oba agende wa writers abalala ekyo kiggwe because initially I thought both songs zafuluma anti awo obuzibu bwebukola ki n'oluyimba olumu luba lwafuluma ng'olulala terunna tewalina kubeerawo obuzibu
olumu terunafuluma
so balulekeye eyo
Shiba is big an artist for her to be in such a
she's in such a battle probably because of her concert and the more she's in the public space talkability way
ate nekirala Shiba ino oluyimba lwe yatadde lwe Somebody which is a typical Shiba song era lugenda mukolera
ayina kyagambye mu luyimba lubisebo
no oluyimba lwe wa Somebody olwa Shiba no kyendi ogamba kiri bwe kiti whether the song is good or bad the reception of the song online
it is actually Kagwa who is interjecting anakyagambye ku luyimba oluyimba si lulungi
oluyimba lubi
olwa Somebody nze sigambyeko nti lulungi my point is no labayo
okanya ne Kagwa
of course the song is not good has she had a good song anyway so what I'm saying is this Shiba oluyimba ndaba lwapikinze bafani be olwa Somebody lwe yatadde kati since yali yazikolanga ddabo I think she even had a plan of noza towards her show atenerudi zitambule ebbiri kati apushinga nnyo luno
I first saw her state a post on her X saying that nobody
stole somebody stole somebody's
song. And then someone commented saying Kanye West. Who is Kanye West here?
Ndowooza Jeff
amazima
gani asooka nendowooza nti Kanye West kwayogerako ye nesimu naye nenteeka nentegeera nti Nesim didn't record the two songs. So
there's the guy who wrote that song, allegedly. Nina when namulabinga commenting that the first time they were recording that song, yagenda mu studio, ngatamanya ani agenda
kusinga. When I'm reading here, it's saying that the music producer called Big Davy,
that's the guy,
stepped in, saying that the ongoing controversy surrounding the song "No One," which caused tension between the camps of Shiba and Artbeat. The latter working closely with Joy Landa under the management of Jeff Chiu.
Because the guy said, I think the son who wrote that song, that initially Jeff had bought the song for Joy Landa and Artbeat.
Oluyimba yasookera ddala oddugula ye yakola demo. Yakola demo bw'amala okukola demo n'awulira nga oluyimba lweyagalizza
amazima gali ne Shiba kati ate kali ne Shiba ate biraga amaanyi tulabe zonna tuziwulirize.
I thought we had moved away from
the last time something like a sort happened mu 2014 Irene Nambiru bamuwandikira oluyimba baluyita Njagala Little Boss. Oluyimba lwe lumu ne baluwa Catherine Kusaasira. Catherine olwo terwafuluma ate oluvannyuma Little Boss n'alwefulumiza. Kati eno ekyayamba kwabo ababiri nti Irene Nambiru vocal w'amaanyi ne Little Boss vocal w'amaanyi nyimba zonna ne zinyuma ne kati ntunula bano ababiri ntunula bano ababiri nga ku bonna nedda bwe ntunula bano ababiri bayinza bonna tebanyuma naye ate nga at least wandigambyeko nti yaddeko olwafulumye lwe twandigenze nalwo
olutafulumye n'essimu yalukola
kati yenjawulo eri ku lutafulumye
n'essimu ye yalukola
tugende n'ekiriwo
naye lwakuba olaba
Shiba focusinge ku luyimba luno lwalindaba abaana baludigidda
ng'oggyeko talkability eze n'oluyimba luno olubi
wadde terunafuluma
no ngamba
oluliwo
olwafuluma
oluliwo balukubye bukubi ne balukuba ne ba do you think olunafuluma is gonna be any better
anti luli otanafuluma omanye bino ebyano bintu byakwebuzaabuza abantu abanene abakola the big work be ba producers cause abayimbi bano abasinga tebamanyi kuyimba so
Sure want
tuliko nesimu
kati balute
nandiyagadde omuntu oba aluplayingireko.
Anyway, guys, controversies will never end in our industry. I'm sure next week we'll have another one. But away from that.
But before you go away from this very topic, then the same day yesterday.
But we were avoiding this topic before we started.
No, you guys say that. It's a big issue.
Okay.
So yesterday, Artbeat comes out and he posts that he doesn't want to see any show in Jan next year, but rather he's organizing a battle for Shiba and Artbeat.
Artbeat asooka akole kimu yatupromisinga show ya Chameleon asooka atuweereza
mukawala take ako naye olowooza
akoye
ne kaakati kiki muwakanya bato oba ki ekitasoboka
omuntu eyayogedde
teyeetaagisa
omuntu eyayogedde
si ye
muto
muto
n'obuteetaagisa
ayinako akakyamu
talina kikyamu musajja muwa respect yaludde mu industry
ye yachanginga face yaba promoter mu Uganda.
Mukwogera okwo oba
I've gotten exactly what I wanted. naye nga tuvuddemu ebyo kale tujjewo Abitex in the picture. Is that battle something that can come to life?
we don't need it.
They are totally two different people.
First online enyimba ezokuba ina enyimba nga 15 Artbeat simanyi baziwera n'okuwera Shiba ezokuba ina enyimba Shiba ina enyimba ziwera.
For that battle to make sense babeetaaga bafune ba 6 killer bonna babeere ku side emu ne Shiba ku side emu ekyoka bonna basibe bali abamanyi okuyimba so tewabeerawo asinga nnyo.
So kyoyagala ogamba nti battle yo singa ebaawo Shiba ayinza obbakola Sindi kye yamukola. Naye Sindi kye yakola omwana oyo ekololo.
Basikila nga babeera ku side ya Artbeat bani aba 6
mulimu
Jolanda, Nanda Love, Nina Rose.
abakube kakota
wa Swangs mwali.
N'oyo omwana wa Swangs
Mulimu omwana omulala bamuyita Zafarani.
Agambye tebamufaako aba Swangs.
Mulimu omwana omulala bamuyita
oyo ne Kanaji tebabafaako.
Tuleke nawe, tuleke.
naye amazima gali nti the girl Artbeat ajja
nze nange muwa credit bambi for 2
Ajja.
years she has been
ajja
Is she with
era let me tell you something. Shiba yakomyewo true but omwana ono
Ndise n'amaanyi yakadda.
yazze n'amaanyi wegali but for me the point I'm trying to make is the point I'm trying to make is Artbeat bwe yeeyongerayo amaanyi she's also going to become a Shiba of a sort soon.
Tegeza Shiba w'amaanyi.
Shiba w'amaanyi
ekituufu endongo yakyukamuko nga Shiba taliiwo ate endongo era ekyuseemu wadde Artbeat waali nti ogamba nti
Shiba watabadde
another Shiba.
ekyo si kituufu era there was a platform wetwali actually nali ne kaggwa netubba buli omu yali ayogera okwo ekintu bwe kityo
media entertainment guru.
netubba buli muntu yali yeyogeza ebintu by'ekisiru endongo yagwendi
naye nga endongo yakyukamu nti kizibu okujja n'obeera what Shiba did in those years. Etsoka jukira Shiba yagira mu biseera bya boycott. Mujukira boycott.
Shiba ate oluyimba lwo lwankwataako mu ale 2016
But before that she had already blown.
yaliwo nenga tanna blowing up nga tanna
She had
engoma
ice
gye
cream,
yakuba
she had-
ezo tezakwata eyamuteekerayo ddala yakwata but not to the magnitude eyamuwanikirayo ddala nkwataako is the song that the way we look at Nwaji
Shiba
nti Musawo is the song but she had songs before and hit songs.
When you start
Yeah.
a conversation about
again, when
Nwaji,
you start
this man is on the panel. Twinza osulawo.
Shiba na Kanwaji be bayimbi abasinga okufuna mu tubonga naawe.
Yes, that is very true.
Shiba na Kanwaji.
Yes.
One, every other artist alinga is taking a step back abamu ne bafiirayo. Kati bano jjukira bo baasigala bapushinga era ebyo bye byali mu biseera bya Musawo
nkwataako ye same time.
naye oli yali muyimbi oli teyali muyimbi kati
Ani yali amuyimbi?
Nakanwaji
okolera ne
tugende ku topic enala.
I want to give ngatonna maliriza I want to give Shiba credit for one thing. Bwe yamalo close to 6 months I think ngataliiwo. Bwe yakomyewo her presence is felt. Yatadde oluyimba. Yatadde oluyimba. I will tell you for a fact. Nabaddeko mu bbala this week.
About a month?
About a month ago.
She has been around.
She's been there.
No, that's not true. She came back like a month ago. Shiba bwe yakomyewo alina appearance gye yakoze at some university. It was the first public appearance gye yakoze. Yes, she looks nice, she looks okay. Then atano oluyimba nabaddeko out this week oluyimba lukubwa ne bwolaba online views zaalwo lutambula. So for me I think it is going to set pace for her moving forward.
Okay.
More so with the show naye bwenaba successful.
Oluyimba lwafulumira ku number 13 ku trends za YouTube. Naye ekigambo ekyatandika otambula ennyo.
Nerubika.
So yinza okugamba nti
luno lutalo lumukoleemu agifunyeemu ate tajja kujjayo kuba alina show yeetaaga talkability.
Okay guys, let's move on to a host of some bigger musicians, or at least they have made us believe that they are the biggest musicians this country has ever produced. Especially one of them.
Grammy Award temugenda zogerako.
Okay guys.
Ateza fe. Kuliko ya Uganda.
The guy has donated the award to
Ateza fe.
No, kansoke kunyonyole. Producers babiri. Bana Uganda.
Producer asooka ya na Stain.
No, not Stain. Bamuyita Meat, omulala bamuyita Nyandirabide. Bonna tebali prominent.
There's a guy called
bonna bana Uganda. Olaba abantu kye batamanyi nti album bwe wangula oba oluyimba bwe luwangula.
Producer yabawangudde.
No, for an album, omuyimbi awangula, ne ba producers are contributing at least 50%.
So we are right when we say that Uganda Bashkila.
Yeah, Bashkila.
Are we right when we say Uganda has some Grammys?
It's right to say Uganda right now has 2 Grammys as they are affiliated to Match B.
Lwaki oteekako affiliate? Tetwale kiwanvuye nnyo.
No.
Are we a Grammy winning country or we are not yet?
Are we a Grammy winning country?
Mu bitabo bya Grammys tebajja kusaako nti
Kati
Tegeza
tukireke. Let us mourn peacefully.
Bana Uganda
Edikenzo's loss.
Bagenda ba we bali.
Ate kikyote. Ate oyina amaka ate ettaka si liryo.
Edikenzo wagiramu nti yalina ogireeta esookera ddala
n'atagireeta teyagireeta kati tewali kimwawula na bano
bano bo bayina ziriko n'amannya gaabwe.
Ekitegeeza Uganda.
So ekitegeeza Uganda erina Grammy.
They have those two.
Yes.
They have.
Ebya affiliation tebiriimu.
Do they have the actual
Bagina the and trophies buli muntu ya contributing at least 50% afuna trophy eri physical. Era kyobola abantu Match Bibo yazze trophies zabadde nnya ezaba producer bano bbiri eyiye
kati ziri wazo bawadde YouTube
baziwadde museum
kuzine bbiri
museum
ne kati kwabo producer kyagenda okkirize bagitwale ku YouTube oba Match B yawadde
He's a cool guy. Namulaba kolo yali wano last year.
Yayambye kuleeta ez'abantu.
Exactly yazze kola ki.
Yazze kuleeta z'abantu. Na kuvimba
yabeeranga mu muntu ne wakenze.
What is Match B's connection with Ugandan music?
Match B yakozesa Uganda okunoonya award. Okay, mukazi wa Match B yakozesa Match B okunoonya award ne Match B nakozesa Uganda okunoonya award.
Mukazi wali ku academy.
Mukazi wali ku academy naye ne Match B naye omukazi yeecreditinganga producer ku nnyimba zonna ezo kyesimanyi akuba kivuga ki
Yabuza Kenza ayinza okuba amanyi
kozi omukazi oyo yali amanyi amateeka ga academy n'akimanya nti kasita appearinga ku 90% of the music agenda ofuluma ajja kufuna award eriko erinnya lye era n'akikola buli luyimba kwalinga producer.
Okay, another story before we go to the main one. The Nyege Nyege Festival is back. It's going to be marking 10 years in November 20th to 23rd. And for the first time the festival is moving away from Jinja.
It is in Jinja.
It is not in Jinja.
It is where?
Karagala Falls is not in Jinja.
It is where?
It is in Karagala in Kayunga district.
Technically, tell him
Jinja. You Google Karagala Falls where it's located. It's far out of Jinja. Okay, not far, but it's out of Jinja.
But still on the Nile River.
Yes.
Yes, on the Nile River, but it's in Kayunga.
Neera festival yasooka okujja emyaka 7 egyasooka twabeeranga Buyikwe.
The falls that zenagendako nga waliwo otwali empuku etwali tuyingiramu abaganda.
Aha, yes.
Ku Adrift.
Where?
It is on the Nile, but it's not in Jinja.
How many kilometers
after
to
that farm,
Jinja?
there's that
I'm
farm.
not quite sure, but not very far.
There's that farm of Kainela.
Kainela.
Yes.
Kainela Farms, yes.
I think Chija, there is something now new to Nyege. Me, I would love to now go and check out the new experience at a new venue.
Yeah, but the festival, the venue has been changing for the past, I think, 3 or 4 editions.
Yeah.
Is it deliberate or it's...
Before we started the show, Andrew Kagwa said something that Nyege to revamp back, they need to remove someone off.
Ekyo kireke. Ekyo Kagwa badde akyogera emyaka Nyege badde emyaka 10. Kagwa badde akyogera emyaka 2.
Ewe namugwa akola state edition naje namugwa
anenda tetugenda mukkiriza. Ekyo tetugenda mukkiriza kyogerako.
akyogerako.
Tagenda kyogera ekyo. Ekyo tagenda tagenda kyogera. Okujja nga agenda kyogera tagenda tekamu linnya lya muntu. Bw'aba agenda tekamu linnya ly'omuntu. Guys, tetugenda tula ku eno show. Tuleke Kagwa atandika okwogera amanya g'abantu nga throwing amanya nga ng'abata tetujjasoboka. Togenda kwogera linnya.
You are host to a show. I'm giving you full autonomy. Speak your mind.
Okay. So, kuwano ani yali ku festival yasooka? Nyege yes.
Nze nange nagiriko.
2015.
Nagiriko.
Nagenda mu ya
2015 nagiriko.
2015 the day was 15th.
Naye Kagwa ine engeri gy'ayagala Nyege olaba ne date azimanyi.
Emuli mutima wange.
Tateekamu linnya lya muntu.
15th October kyemulina okujjukira. It was quite a special day for Ugandan music. Not because of Nyege, but that's the same day Tubongana
outed.
Yeah. Nyege yasooka yali yaba collectives. Ate teyaliko sponsor. Because teyaliko sponsor, ebintu byonna byali very rudimentary nti waliwo omwengo oba ogwabadde aki oba ogwabaki. But because of that rudimental fun yali spontaneous. Tugenda okujja mu edition ey'okubiri ng'ebintu bikyali byebimu bwebyo nga yes, fun ali very spontaneous. Tugenda okujja mu edition ey'okusatu nga tufunye baziyita hospitality tents, courtesy of Talent Africa. Hospitality tents ezo ne zijjiramu ba socialites nga ffe bwe tuba tunyumirwa ebyaffe batulabanga ng'abaasamu
nga bo beewadde class
nga batudde nawali. Tuvaawo tuyingiramu era hospitality tents endala era courtesy of Talent Africa. Naye buli tent wezeeyongera obungi Nyege ng'agenda avaako.
Original concept.
Nyege ng'agenda avaako. Tulabye Shiba bamulesa performye ku Nyege. Ekintu ekyo kyannuma by the way.
Naye abayimbi baba bangi ku Nyege. What's wrong with Shiba?
Abayimbi bajjanga. By the way, omuyimbi yasooka okujja ku Nyege ng'ali mainstream yali Vampos. Teyayimba lulimba
yajja kuba party.
Yajja n'ajaminga. Like yagenda n'ajaminga ne gundi ne bande yaliwo. Ne Maro n'ajja omwaka ogwaddako naye n'ajaminga nga bategeera embeera weeriwo. Ono yajja n'ajjirako ne DJ wa Sidi.
Playback.
Nenkimanya bye tutandise kati ate awo era omukulu wa Talent Africa.
Tunenyaani awo.
Byonna byavanga mu Talent Africa.
Kagwa.
Mu original concept kyawandiikibwawa nti kye tekisobola kukolebwa.
No,
ekibuuzo kyange kiri mu byonna because arrangement zino zonna ezize zibeerawo. Derek has been involved.
Yeah.
So they have a partnership with Talent Africa. So, and I believe with Talent Africa, batunulira nnyo ekintu kya ssente. How the festival egenda kuleetamu etya ssente. Awo ba sponsors ne batandika okujja baani. So kati gwe muli towulira nti Derek partnership ye ne Ali nti erina kyeyongedde ku festival eno via revenues.
Actually erina kyeyongeddeko ekyo nkyogera nnyo.
Ekyo kikulu nnyo.
Erina kyeyongeddeko.
Actually kinene nnyo kyeyongeddeko.
Okolera
nesoko sirekeko omusajja akola submission yegena maaso.
Olaba, one of the things ebiyamba festivals out of this country okwongera okubeera nga zikyaliwo is striking a balance. I feel like mu 2017, 2018 ne 2019 that balance yali ekyaliwoko. Balance yali ekyaliwo nga main stage ya nyegenyege tekuleta because eriko abayimbi ng'ojja for the experience. Tugenda okuvaawo bw'otunira main stage eya last year yonna nga bwe yali efaanana.
Yaliko Suna Ben sawa 11 kitundu ez'okumakya.
Ate Suna Ben oyo twamwagala nnyo koza ali ku nnono ya nnyege.
Twalinga abali ku roast and rhyme.
Naye waliwo awe watuukaawo simanya Rachel Ray najja n'akubamu ate ono najja n'akubamu omulala mubeera muli awo kitaka mbaagala bano abayimbi naye saagala balaba ku nnyege.
Ate Kenneth Mugabe
naye mwagala
naye toyagala mulaba ku nnyege.
naye saagala mulaba ku nnyege. Omanyi lwaki? Ne Pia Pounds n'akubamu. Omanyi lwaki? Nti tuyina ebifo bingi eby'obbalabamu nti ekyali kifuula pattern ey'enjawulo nti yali twali tuwulira music gwe tutawulirawulira. Bw'oba ne Nazizi bwe yajja ku nnyege Anthem yazimba nga teziringa bw'oziwulira eno ng'azimbye ewalala. Kozi yali awo ne DJ yaliwo ne drama nti nga waliwo ekyenjawulo ekiriwo.
Nti ne Suna Ben kyogambye nti twali tumwetaaga nti audience yaliwo ne art we nti it was something new to them.
I think Kagwa na Nyamuwagiramu. Olaba Spider MC came and performed last year. But the way he was performing his music, it was different from how you would listen to that music elsewhere. Yamukuba in the nyege style, in the old nyege way. You get
a discovery.
You ingade. So I think Kagwa Chaliko is nyege is veering off what the original concept was.
Like a chapula nyege eyakabi, it was because it was doing things people had not seen. Naye kati bwefuukanga roast and rhyme
bwe baleetamu business aspect nti smart off ejaba ne tent yaayo baleete ba host babo okuva Kampala bakikube Kampala style.
What needs to be done to bring back
that original
what needs to be undone?
What needs to be undone?
Agwa mubuuziza ekibuuzo agenda kuddamu answer
onanyige tasijja mukiriza kwogera genda maaso.
One
tochikola
genda maaso and we have a minute on that.
One of the organizers aina orientation ye gyalimu eyapateze era nga bwe muzizze muziraba ate olusiziina template which is not bad. Like I mean, when I see Navio at all these Bazita at all Poates, I'm like, yeah, it's the same, but maybe it works. Since Sibele Poate, like yeah, like you guys do your thing, it's the same.
Tawagira nsiye tale waliwo ekirala.
Nenda n'ennambula ku ssente zange. Nenda n'ennambula ku ssente zange mukulu. So like ayina engeri gy'atambuzaamu ekintu kye naye ng'ate engeri eyo oluusi teyeetaaga yingira nnyo mu nnyege. Nnyege is not mainstream. Nyege is experimental.
We shall leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that.
20th November to 23rd.
And I think Andu tugenda beera ffenna nga bulijjo.
Abeerangayo Andu. Ne last edition namugwako mu cover.
Aba mu theme eri yennyini eya
Nyege. Tugende maaso guys. Okay, Nyege is big, but we have
Patrick, tuli okay?
Tuli okay. Era ku Nyege tugenda baba babiri.
Offset tujja kwogera.
Ndowooza era ku olwo tujja gikolera eyo. Kubanga batali
guys.
Tujja kikolera eyo. Ajja beerayo. Media coordinator wa Poat ajja beerayo.
Kamera tulina
coordinator wa Poat.
Media coordinator wa Poat. Era ndowooza ku Nyege wajja okukonvinsinga edition ya next year obeereyo.
I want to submit again Okay, guys, we have wanted to talk about this topic for a minute, but I think now is a very good time to bring it up. We have always had the big three. The big three, that connotation has defined Ugandan music for so many years. The big three being Jose Chameleone, Bobby Wine, and Bebe Cool.
Moses Saleh.
And for context, Bebe Cool has, I think you guys will agree with me that Bebe Cool yasinzo pika ekintu kya big three okitukuba maaso that we are the big three. Bobby Wine on the
big two.
I think actually the Chameleone they accepted that we are the big two. There is no longer a big three. I think Chameleone recently Ismail performing he mentioned that not yesterday.
Na NRM event yaliko up yali wa omwami ono minister wa sports.
Teyali Waterfield. Yaliko ne Waterfield
Peter Gwan akolera statement.
For him it's him and Bebe Cool. It's now the big two. Bobby Wine on the other hand has always been sided about.
Katino bashibaholics bagala nyegawo shibao mu big three.
Bobby Wine for some reason has never put himself in that whole equation of the big three.
The last time he did yagamba yali abasinga mbuli kimu financial, academically, sexually, politically.
He stated.
Actually, Chachi enyigamu nnyo oyisegera. But is this, and our topic today asks, is this still a viable conversation to talk about the big three as we have always known them for several years? Are they the masters of Ugandan music, or it's just a hype gimmick that they came up with? Patrick, I'll start with you.
Yeah, I think it is still viable. Why? However much these big three have grown one in age, but they seem to still be holding water in everything they do, and whatever they do is still making headlines, and is still being used as a yardstick even to the young coming, yes, to the coming generations. Even the big stars, some of them that we are seeing today, olabanga ebintu ebimu bye bali okukola bagezaako okubanga batapinga knowledge or something from bali kye baakola. Two, all three, is tetunnafuna mu bano mugigi guno yagize n'akikuba to reach level bano gye baatuuka kabalinga baali bagezaako kikola, and probably abandi badde bakikoze today would be the Ready and Weasel, the Good Life crew, but unfortunately things happened in there. So for me, I think the conversation is still there, and I would love that abasatu bano actually baji hyping anyo, not for the sake of themselves chifunamu, but to, is it called invoking, or to okanyuga ejjinja banaana bamanye nti you have a lot of work to do, you know, because I want to believe today Bebe Cool okubanga yazzeeyo alese ne album, alese board of work, byagamba nti I'm trying to change the narrative. I believe ali bikola because alaba a time ebaddewo and these people are not doing anything to challenge the status quo. So the new generation have to do a lot. So for me, I think the entire conversation of the big three is still viable.
Isaac, should the title Big Three be relegated to just the title as a sign of respect, or should we still say, okay, now these guys are the Big Three because of what they have done or what they are still doing?
Abasajja bajja n'ekintu kyabwe, bajja n'akatiba kaabwe, ne bacreatinga conversations. Bobby Wine BBC nekikulira mu bantu nekijja mu public, mu bafaani baabwe. I think kyali badde kikoma, because kati conversation wawulira, music should not be limited to numbers. Nze ndi number 1, number 2, number 3. I mean, before Bebe Cool, Chameleone bichi twalina ba Frigo, twalina ba Kagero, ba file bongo le lutayo okitegeera so just imagine abo nabo singa bagafe ba big 3 okitegeera music should be defined by your work, your body of work okitegeera your contribution to society obachi naye kati the confusion these three guys made yatandika okuyingira nembana abaana abajja okitegeera kati buli omu ayagala title eyo nze ndi number 2 ndi number 3 gyeneyo juzi yavuddeyo naye nayingira mu gundi eyo okitegeera so confusion yeyo nze mpulira tekyali necessary okitegeera they did their part kati nammwe abaana abato abajja temulina kutunuulira bali big 3 big 2 ne babitusi bavaayo ne baga we are the big 3 ngabbo Mr. Lee Julio ne gundi ne Bobby Lash
bali bategeeza size wa musical
mbbo be ba big kati izo confusion zingamba okitegeera omuyimbi kyalina okukola yimba the public will appreciate you as you are okitegeera tejja ku determining sa number y'olimu okitegeera so I think those conversations should just end.
Nathan, Bebeko's school of thought is that tewana bawo bana bali wote banakola kimala to break that what these guys said several years ago. Do you share the same sentiments or Ali Murwali?
I want to write that because I want to come back to it.
Okay. One, these big 3, the chameleons, Bebeko and Bobby. They set a pace, and I feel like the pace is still is relevant now. But the reason as why Bebeko speaks it all the time is because of respect. These upcoming kids here of late really have come a lot with disrespect. You come out and say someone like now, for instance, Kings are coming out calling him sorts of names, because they need attention. But when you look at the body of work like Isaac and Patrick said, these people have a catalog of music. There's a time when Bobby took over those two for about like 5 years when he's on top. And when you look at the numbers also during that time, you will see Chameleon first, followed by Bebe Cool, followed by Bobby. So in that number and even the catalog of the music, because right now Bobby ventured into much of politics, and you could even see when he was singing, his music was so intentional that for him wanted what? Politics. So regardless of the big 3, and now the way they are calling themselves the big 2,
it's not relevant anymore.
Yeah.
Andrew, you wanted to pick it up from there.
Yeah, because I think you said, no, I don't know if it was you, if it was him, like the current generation has not done.
I said that.
They've not done enough.
Because that's what Bebe thinks, that, we are still relevant as the big 3 because these other young artists still have to do a lot to break that.
I know, Chabanja.
Or to break.
But what have they done?
For the big 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever they have done,
someone
they need
to tell me that.
Wherever they stopped doing anything, these ones have failed to reach the level.
Yeah, that's what Bebe is saying.
My thinking of big 3 is, one, big 3 was a stain to the industry. I wish these artists existed, but the term big 3 never existed. Because everywhere where the term big 3 or big what exists, those industries are stunted. And you see, whenever you have an industry that has like some 3 people that are on top of it for a very long time, it means they're on top there, but it happens, they maintain themselves there by suppressing talent.
Is it what they also did here?
Now I'm talking about it basing on the American industry, where you had Drake on top of the rap chain for about 10 years. But when you look at the talent, he's suppressed to remain at the top. Like, music usually thrives by passing the torch. Dr. Dre and Snoop passed the torch to Kendrick Lamar. Eminem, like, that's how music moves. Every time you stay at the top and you see the need to remain at the top, there are chances you're not going to create a lot of talent. it's mainly the reason why you're not seeing artists doing what these guys have done is because none of them is passing the torch. They are maintaining themselves at that top.
Diamond kyabasinzeeko Tanzania.
This whole thing of big three is problematic already. Like I wouldn't even want Uganda to have a next big three. We just need to have big artists that are doing
Do you think it gags or sort of blocks in a certain way these younger artists to break out or to, does it ring fence what success in music should be? Is that what you're trying to explain when you say it dents the music business?
Like when people start seeing themselves as top and they're trying to maintain themselves there, trust me, it's so hard to maintain yourself at the top without stepping on people, especially those that are coming up.
Even in other aspects of life, by the way.
And let me tell you one of the ways people do that. People do that by sucking energy. That I know that might sound like very spiritual and everything, but I will still use the example of Drake. If you're Ugandan, you can find a Ugandan example to eat. One, Drake is a kind who does this. He sees Isaac is coming up, he's hot, people like what he's doing. Drake gets a song by Isaac, they remix it together. Because he's already big and he already has the clout, that song becomes way, way too big than Isaac would have ever imagined. And so he takes you to tour, you tour together, you perform together, but remember you're there because of him, not because of yourself. When he's done with you, you're going to struggle to create another song to reach that mark.
But Kagwa, sorry to interject. We saw that with Diamond and who? Diamond and
Harmonize?
No. This is
Zuchu?
Davido. Remix yani.
Yeah, number one.
So I'm to believe for that kind of artist or muto, if you get a chance to collaborate with a bigger artist, now you can kwerwanako okitegera. Find ways of keeping yourself at par with whatever has happened.
You're right about
because
that.
Diamond did it.
You're right about that, but Diamond and Davido are almost at the same level.
I will agree.
Davido was bigger.
Slightly, because because even after that, they appeared on a multi-choice song. I think I Love Africa. They appeared together. Like it wasn't a mile. And when you look at another place where someone has tried to stay number one, Tanzania, he has given his artists collaborations and they've reached a certain mark. But even when it comes to Uganda, none of those artists command the audience he commands. Like Harmonize, when Harmonize comes for Comedy Store, and when Diamond, when Diamond comes for Comedy Store, it's like it's an event. Like everyone will leave whatever they are doing because Diamond has come. Well, Harmonize, is it Mavoko? Which other guy? This other guy from Wasafi as well, who did one chekecha with him. Like when those ones come to Uganda, it's like, they're here. So like that whole thing of people maintaining themselves at the top usually works to the disadvantage of the industries. That's regardless of which industry, more than it helps them. So personally, I wish we never have another big three.
But now we are having the big.
So the whole story should end already of big three.
One, the more we continue with that conversation, we suppress talent.
We suppress the barakas.
But that talent, I also insist. That talent, because before when that conversation started, the big three, we managed to get ready and reason. And then public never and they became the big what?
And then came Patrick's friend.
Never just big four. So before we knew it, Eddie Kenzo now.
One.
So
No.
But Kenzo never at any one time reached a point of trying to even
He used to call himself like that.
He just says it. He wants to be it,
Yes,
but it has never.
Anti kati
He doesn't even
kyengamba,
know how to sing.
work on your craft now. Just do not about don't mind about
Let me
numbers,
tell you,
which number you are.
It's so
Just
hard.
work.
It's so hard to work on your craft and you make it when you're in the shadow of other people. When you will show up at an interview and they are going to ask you about Bebe Cool or Bobby Wine or Chameleon, it's so hard.
But I think the closest
those guys
the closest guy
were a few
there
meters
after-
away from challenging them.
Who?
The Good Life.
Yeah.
So
No,
The
Kenzo
public
is
is
way
going
down.
to embrace you as you are. The public is embracing Joshua Baraka.
the world embraced
That-
the Kenzo.
You know why the public is embracing Joshua?
Yes.
Why?
Because it surprised us.
No, just imagine if Joshua Baraka jumps into that whole conversation.
Now,
I'm now the biggest.
How-
I'm number one.
How about
And now that will dent him.
Because Epas calls himself now the
God.
God.
Let him first rectify the mistakes he made with his album.
What mistakes?
Where is it?
Because you see the problem.
Where is the album?
The problem
With 48 songs.
like I'll tell you,
42 songs.
one of the biggest problems that happens when people attain a lot of music power, they do not create music fans, they create a religion. Like that religion will dismiss any good artist simply because it's not their artist. Like, trust me, Bebe Cool fans did not like Baraka. Like, I remember watching Jenkins say, "Nze Baraka byayimba sibitegeera." When Baraka did check with Bebe Cool, omwana oyo ayimba.
But I think Jenkins is not the. Is a very.
I'm just giving you an example. When Baraka did Afro Nation and did not, of course he couldn't perform Check, it's not his song.
Yeah.
Like there were Bebe Cool fans online that they were like,
Why
"Nataka you
Why
Check."
couldn't he perform it?
I mean,
It's not his song.
It's Bebe Cool supposed
It's
to
Bebe Cool's
to
song.
promote the
He
song.
can only perform it if
When
Bebe
that-
Cool
yes,
is
he
there.
was there.
That's the international standards of collaborations.
That's how
I
it
think it's
is.
contractual.
It's
It
not
is
his
contractual.
song. Yes.
Okay.
So just by the way they even reacted to this performance, like, Ugandans were supposed to be like, "Here we have an artist at this stage," but people were seeing it from that level of he has not performed that song, and then there were all these fans of say, because right now we have a lot of religions of artists. There are all these.
Kenzo performed there first.
There were all these. Kenzo performed there first, and then there were others. Nebwana bikola doctor ya singer. Let me tell you, it's problematic
That comparison.
to have.
But Andrew, let me ask you one question, and maybe, probably all of you guys. Joshua is the big thing. Is Joshua bigger? I want you to paint for me a picture of how Joshua is big here and out there. Is he bigger out there more, or is bigger more here internally in Uganda?
I think Joshua is becoming a new thing in Uganda as of now, but other people already woke up to Joshua.
So where is he bigger? Out or internally?
I think he's trying to balance the markets here and
Because as
outside.
how I know the Ugandan music industry or entertainment, people also gauge someone's power away from the talent with their ability to match personal growth as well as actually personal growth, which I think Joshua, he might not want to do it because he's so music oriented, but Joshua has to balance and align in that way as well.
What do you mean by personal growth?
People want to know that yes, you're ready and Weasel, you're the new big thing, you're having the music, you're taking us places. People want to relate with you like, oh, they have Neverland, they have something going on here, oh, he has built his... That is how the Ugandan industry is.
That's the older Ugandan music industry.
What is the new Ugandan industry?
The us, we used to care a lot about which car they are driving. That's why they used to show us those things. But let's face it.
The new generation
Do you
is
know
not
a person's
interested.
car?
No.
I personally know, but the public doesn't know.
The public doesn't know.
Yes,
Do you think they care?
they don't care. Do you think it has affected him? Yes or no?
I don't think.
Okay.
Guys,
let me tell you, in regards to positioning and power, those things matter. That's why everywhere in the world, but again,
I will ask you, that's regarding the international market. Do we actually know where probably Kendrick stays, his car?
Those things are, they're out there.
Trust me, we don't.
No, they are. They are. I'll tell you they are.
Let me
tell you actually. Let me tell you something. In Uganda here, you might say it doesn't. But even the new generation that has come out and they have tried to become some. Let me tell you, today when we talk about Sheba and stamping her that she's somewhere now, it has not only been music. Look at all the people who are coming in line. When we look at the male artists, we look at King Saha today, David Dirutara. Those guys have also, you see, people love supporting people who they see that are also doing something with them. This is showbiz. You will never take away the showbiz element in what? In the music. Internationally, by the way.
It's showbiz, but then there are people who might feel like, yes, they're in the showbiz business, but they prefer hiding such investments of theirs out of the public.
There is a way showbiz has changed that people show things that they do not own. We do not know Diamond's car, but we've seen Diamond flying a private jet, and we know he doesn't own one.
It's not his.
It's not.
Okay.
But speaking about private jets, I think Bebekul wants to own one very soon. With the suggestion he made that him and Chameleon, because of, again, what we've been talking about here, them being the big two, their status is worth 10 billion.
I think in regards to that, Andrew can help us answer that.
I want to start with Isaac here.
Because Andrew is an insider. Why do you have to? Isaac used to be an insider. This one wants to be an insider. His case has not been successful. This one was. Now the one who is there is here.
I don't want to be an insider. I don't know why you're putting the words in my mouth.
I know
Andrew Chochigai guy man.
Andrew Isaac achigonze omusajja yagambye just between him and Chameleon waliwo billion 10 ezibajjamu
n'endala 5
za kubategeka anti the other 5 billion is for the promoters to organize a battle between him and Chameleon. So he was saying that because of what they have done over the years, they have lifted Uganda's music industry on their shoulders. Bajamu billion 10. That each of them, they said each of them is worth. Is that something you share?
He's requesting the government
to give
them
10 billion.
10 billion.
5 for him, 5 for Chameleon.
Anti nga kyeneebuuza government ebeebaza kyobbawa
kyebakodde Uganda
government ebadde tebawa. The government has put the whole bill for Chameleon in hospital.
Which hospital?
In US. It is the government that paid for it.
Not Juliet.
No, it is the government. Government yajjanjaba Bebekul nga bamukubye amasasi.
Bamuwa nayo.
Okitegeera. Nga bw'oyogedde.
Was it the government or NRM? Like I need to...
It is the same. It is the same. The government is NRM.
Ne Uganda Bebekul atula ku board. Nobano ba Patrick.
So I was the boss who were Patrick.
Ngawaki siina. Kyengamba kiri bwe kiti. Bebekul ne Chameleon. The fact is, ku ssente ezo bazigwana. However, let it not be government to tebaleme kiteeka ku government. Bo baveeyo bagambe nti ffe njagala 5 n'oli ayagala 5. Company zeekwate oba baweeyo investor jja akituulemu. What they need to do is this. Balage how that is your budget where how can they make the money? Bani, anyone goes there.
Kuliko baraga dimwe
UNCC.
Yo mugenderi kuamba promoter sibe balimo bagenderi bafunero cent baje bamwe 15 Chameleon 5 zo promoter.
This thing of
Chameleon yakudduka on stage.
There's a show I watched on YouTube. There's a show I watched on YouTube, and Isaac Ruchi I'm talking about this because Isaac Rich already talked about it. The time when they were in Guru, the time when NBS was organizing those e-concerts, you remember, during COVID. And the idea was tabled by, I think, King Karisa. And they were trying to, in the process of trying to, you know, ono tumwemeka oli tumwemeka, Webekulu was approached and he said, "Anze chintu chona muchimpe, mchitwale Chiwatule. We shoot from Chiwatule."
But Chiwatule.
No, those e-concerts. He wants, I think, he wanted to ring fence the whole. Is it in his nature to
want
sort of, you know, or he actually deserves what he's asking for? Because undoubtedly the guy is a big artist. Is he overestimating his status or
nze kyeyagala kiri bwe kiti
Uganda twatuuka ku gundi ega oyina
but a disclaimer, I don't know what Isaac Ruchi said is exactly what happened, but that's the story he gave.
In Uganda you have to front yourself in order to get nti the name he has built over the years ye muli awulira he deserves more and he should get more and in most cases he has been getting more waliwo projects zafuna okitegeera because
nze nekira kimalinyalo gattako Bebekulu mu kesi yogamba nti once more very many times omulaba akuba ebivulu bimeka era most times abatamusobola ye bwagamba nti nze ndi wa nusu bitano gwe ng'olina 10 ye nga asigala nga tagenda. So for me I think where the only problem is mu kesi zawe zonna zonna kwagala ku involving government ebawenge ekozesa taxpayers money but wekiba nga kiri on a very neutral ground Bebekulu gwe yagala omutwalo gwo gwa dola okuyimba investor abanga awulira ajja gukuwa agukuwe
ku coffee marathon tugambe yayimbira 100k
mitwalo 10
USD
yaliko eyo sho n'alaga proof bagamba babiraba kituufu oba Andrew asobola otugayiza
obadde otambula n'omusajja
sikutambula naye yabadde strategist.
Let me first introduce you.
Era zino views ezisembi ezolaba eziri opampinga ku album
kankuwa ebitiibwa bye byonna.
No, kanyingireyo
oyagala kiwakana era omukulu n'agamba nti Andrew takyasobola kwogera mu ngeri ya vanachula ku ye ne album kakati sebo
to quote his words yagambye
mumulaba akyayogera kati sebo era agwasibye golaba ayogera golaba ayogera muleke ogwendera bwe
kale mbadde njogera wano
muleke ayogera
totugamba nti yogera
but anyway
the question is do you think Bebekulu is overestimating his impact? Gwanga atambuddeko naye, you've seen him, you've been with him previously recently for the media tour.
You negotiated a good deal.
Do you think he's overestimating?
The money we are talking about is the million yeah.
Is that
dollar?
Which money?
Zebasaba for the battle.
$4 million. That's about 15 billion.
Yeah.
Yes.
They are Gambia. Because they are Gambia. Ba promoter betaaga meka
ba promoter 10 buli omu 500 million
but marketing ku BBC
million batano ba bebe but also 10 promoters on one what is that
baino chipushinga aba BBC bakitegeere kuba
the value into ensefunira muwa nti tekikoma wano ku ziroko channels zaffe kati nokweyo
okimanyi nti statement yaze yakoze zigenda kukwata bapromota
batandiko tipika
nawo bennyini nze alina okubeera waawo
yabayemu enjuki
okitegeeza
Andrew back to you.
One, I think Bebekulu yakoze omulimu mulungi ogwagonji yakoze omulimu mulungi ogwa
ate guyinza
byatera okukola ebya online n'ateekawo embeera abantu ne batandika
ali mu katiba ke
the king of showbiz.
Yeah, and by the way I got to understand that ayagala nnyo showbiz like watandikirawo planning ebintu ebisinga ku showbiz naye nga bw'oba ombuuzizza oba sente zisobola okudda koze ebyalaali oba government oba promoter ali private nga yazze oteekawo sente kirina okuba nga kimaking a business sense
sense
in one way or the other. Business sense nti bwe tuba tetunoonyaamu ssente tunoonyaamu talkability, bwe tuba tetunoonyaamu talkability kuba ekituufu 15 billion tezisobola kuvaayo mu Uganda. Ekyo
also given the audience that can go for such concerts.
tezisobola vaayo.
Tezisobola naye nze kyentunuulidde mu kintu kino nti nga Regan wagambye yakasuse jinnya muki.
Yes.
Discussion yetandike.
Do not be surprised ng'olaba abantu nga batayibwa avuddeyo n'agamba
ntaddewo
ebitaano okitegeera ne speaker najja n'agamba ntaddewo ki
akawumbi
okitegeera
bali kusetera fera
ate babeera kuzaaba
ekituufu eno show bw'otunuulira advantages ezirimu nti Uganda efunamu
tayibwa ebitaano yali abitaddewo by the way
nti nzibu nnyo okulaba benefits Uganda we zinaava. Ekisooka bye mugamba nti yes bafune BBC bafune CNN ne CNN ejja wantu wali motion nti it might be easy to get NTV Kenya to pay attention to this, but East Africa it might be easy, but that's not what we want. Twagala CNN ejebere ku ground maybe it ejebere ku ground. Do you think those channels in invested interests mu bayimbi ababiri?
Of course no. Kati ekyo kati omukulu lwaki tewakimadvise?
You never know since the album is there and it's moving. Tomani never ends up picking up interest.
It takes a lot
kati
of
ogwo omulimu gwa Isaac
it takes a lot of time to build that motion. Nti nalabye n'abantu abagamba omanyi bannayuganda kati babuukira ebigambo. Naye munnayuganda agamba Joshua Baraka is an industry plant.
ng'ategeeza ki mu kwogera ekyo?
nti omanyi industry plant kitegeeza omuntu gwe baleeta obuleesi ne bassaawo nga they've come from nowhere, nti bavudde out of nowhere ne bafuna heat and all of a sudden they are international. Nemuganda naye omwana we yakubira sofa we yakubira busho obutini
baali tebamumanyi
n'essaawa zino tebanamutegeera bulungi. So like bino byonna bye tugamba it takes a lot of time nga bwe kiteekenze Baraka a lot of time to build this motion until the world pays attention to him. Album temala ku building that motion for people to be excited,
break the chains,
and then
it takes time.
Omuntu omutaswa ki driving eka, it is only one person driving it now. Omulala ye ali kuki
omulala ali mu kisi
omulala
ali ku kisi ku stage.
Like for that thing to build motion it needs an interest of more than East Africa.
Omulala no n'ebibiri yali abikkiriza yagamba actually mulete deposit y'ekikumi nze n'enkya oba musajja yatya oba musajja yagitya ye ng'awanika ebiliyoni ne mukimanyi Kamiri ne bwe biba low asobola okikubira obwerere okuprove kuba Kamiri alabika yeewulira omusajja
awo tugenda kujjawo naye Andrew why tunakudda mu kibuuzo you've talked about the show itself, the battle and what it would mean, Amani Gaina, the weight, what scope of people it would attract and all that,
and but, what would be the venue?
Yes, but 5 billion for each of these artists.
It's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make financial sense for us as a country because I do not think tujafunamu visibility. Why I'm saying that because I do not think CNN will be interested. I don't think BBC will be interested. East Africa might be interested, East Africa, because abayimbi tukuze nabo. But are we going to get MTV based interested?
Yekyali relevant.
So oyina okutunuulira we twagala okukola because yagambye nti they advertise to BBC, they advertise to, but there is throwing money at these people. N'obaleeta wano ne bagenda ne bakwata Bobby Because okimanyi kisoboka.
Ate nanyiiga.
So siraba bwe zivaayo.
Naye nga tuvudde mu byebyo byonna ensi Uganda is known to be a happy nation. Tewali bantu banne government eswasalawo negamba ake tukituulemu just abantu munyumirwemu.
Kati
wangula akabiri mu mukaaga tasobola kituwanga after party.
The thing is, if you want international media to be involved in this, sadly oyinza okwesanga ng'olina okukanyugako mu Nigeria. Sadly. No, Chenga, if you want international media to be involved, to be interested.
Okay, but away from the banning, the battle itself. Is it a viable? Is it a relevant battle?
Whatever they
Bebe Cool said on that talk and talk show that after that battle, one of the artists, their career would have ended by the end of that battle. And from the way he coined that, Yabadenga ategeeza nti ayinza okusuula omusajja by the end of that battle his career would be
very well. Agamba eyo battle ejja kuleka omu ku bo nga
career eweddewo
either ye oba oli
kambuzeemu ng'agudde ku ttaka atya.
like career ye nga
I do not think that battle alone can end anyone's career.
Yeah.
Both of them. It cannot.
And may have a
because these are now bad days.
Actually, the other thing is Rhino Soka ne bafuna bato zinyuma nnyo nga muli
kati ne bakola batyo obubadi nti no
tekyasoboka era purely musical
nti kati eno egenda eyinza kubeera friendly match ukitegeera twesanyuseemu tuyimbire just abantu
ne kati muzeeyo ekyakitukolera
kali akanti bato
wano abiteekisa obadde agamba nti mu January tewaba ateekayo abo bategendeyo muzeeyo agitegeke
ye Kameli aba serious.
Biba bya ddala
ye biba bya ddala.
Naye nga
tewali career egenda. It's soka regardless of what happens. Bannayuganda Chameleon bamwagala nnyo era bamuwolereza nga akuba omukyala. Bamwagala nnyo okumukyawa nti aloozinze battle. Even Bebe Kula in his army that really loves him and they can go down. So
naye nze kyengamba bato tewali gwesobola twala naye kati ekyo baki because tetulina you see as a nation we have very many problems but you see when you have problems tolina biri ekyo government ekituulemu ekitukolere bukolezi
naye si 10 billion.
That was a dream. That was a wet dream.
I feel like if even if it was to happen,
naye kwabo tusooke tukkirize waliwo atya bato kwabo kuli kati
oli agala sente
tewali atya bato naye ekintu kiri nti Bebe Cool narrative gyayagala ayagala sente mu kintu kino nti omusajja Kameli
oli amuwe biliyoni
okitegeera kati ono alaba value gye balina bombi it comes at a high cost okitegeera nti bombi okubeera nga balinga ababatolinga sente zirina okubeerawo ng'ate nnyingi okitegeera kati okola bakola ki
naye
kati Bebe
realistic with what's possible and what's impossible. Nti wano mu Uganda simanyi oba waliwo omuntu eyali ajja ebitaano mu concert emu. Koze ekisooka ebivulu byaffe abantu bayingira emitwalo 2-3-5.
naye wetulabako concert eye Kololo
Bebe
tezavaayo oba tezaayo
Zavayo, but not in the sense of the real event business. Zavayo in other avenues.
So like when you see, because it's okay that stage ya bay, but you're talking about 2 stages.
Yes.
So oba ovudde kubalira Steven Kaga nombalira 12.
Ate kamajukira bonna balina amavoko sound enobeera ngeri clear.
So everything you're looking at it in 2. So ku stage kokako oyinza ovaawo ng'ebibiri mubiyingidde
kagudda
notandika okusasula So at the end of the day, it's soccer to subira zikola. You don't expect to make it back. Because concerts are very cheap, sentences zivayo. Nebo juzo.
Honorable Taiwa yali abawe bitano omuntu atya.
Yagamba yagala buumbi butano just to move.
That was a wet dream.
So like 5 billion for one person is an overstatement. It doesn't make financial sense.
What is WhatsApp mugambe?
Okay.
Sina simu yewe.
Tekisoboka share. Obanje otya kati obanje otya. Era yagambye tokyasobola kwogera.
But Andrew, I wasn't here last week. I don't know if you guys talked about it. How was you as Andrew?
Omusajja bwe mwegwako.
Interaction yawo. Muri awo ku hotel awo.
Nakugamba rasta, nomugamba rasta.
Also ku show, he didn't seem to know that you were one of his tormentors before.
Mwali mumanyiganye before.
Aleka ita manyi.
Oba mukulu tasoma.
Kale tubeye.
Omukulu yagamba tokyasobola kwogerera ekyo. Mukiraze nti tokyakola ki.
Tujireke. Guys, the weekend is here. What are you covering? What are you going to attend this weekend?
Tomorrow I have a wedding. After the wedding, I have a frigo at Governor.
Saturday.
Saturday it's Alima Namakula, though I haven't yet got the ticket, so we're still there.
Count it down, eyo njikugulidde. Mungi kugulidde.
Sichitufu.
Agenda kukutula katabwe.
Mungi kugulidde. So, yes.
Ataka tabalabika chaka ina.
But talking about Alima Namakula, 25 years?
50 years
in music.
Yes.
Not only music, her concept is in the creative arts. Kuba yalaga akoze bingi, alesa abantu, yakola studio, yakola radio, yakola philanthropy, ayambye abayimbi to travel. Like it's a general.
But Andrew, the time here no end was a good time for music.
And onaira kyayagala ogamba ayagala gamba mbu concert amazima eri kuki kyayagala ogamba omukazi alina oluyimba
nze mbadde njagala kubuuza
it is the top song on TikTok now lwakomyewo olutrending ono lwabadde agamba
katalabu ya Halima eyimiridde etya
sure
ezitowa
okugamba show
ayinako ekyembeewo
okay Sambagala
ayinako Sambagala ayinako Dembe ayinako olwo I forget the title ezitowa ezo ennyimba ezo ennyimba zakwata wano enyimba let me tell you one thing mu nsi ezakula omuyimbi teweetaaga kuba nnyimba nnyingi nnyo you need two songs nomala tiketi
njikujeko Halima tumulesenga catalog artist buli muyimbi ayimba kati nga yayimba dda ng'akola kivulu kati ajjanga catalog artist nti atujjukiza
kyeyagala obagamba kiri bwe kiti ekivulu kya Halima ekivulu kya Halima
talina na catalog
ekivulu kya Halima is not before you get into Ragadi because I see you're very much interested. You're going to get into it. Let me finalize Halima. Halima ekivulu kye from the very word go. Concept is if any of you has talked to her, you'll attend their press conference. It is not musical. It is not full into musical. It is a celebration with people in the industry who have era ku show ye yagamba agenda kola yes ajja yimba agenda afuna abantu abalamuyimbirako but it's more of a reconnection and remind bring back it's a celebration good old memories ye munjogera yagamba ayina abayimbi bangi oba ba creatives bangi beyayamba even in other elements abamu yabayamba mu kutambula mu myaka gyabwe nga batandika okufuna opportunities ebyo waliwo bali bagala ogenda okuba ebyeyo waliwo bali bagala ogenda to finding a market out waliwo just even advice on life and what so yagamba it is going to be a reunion as a mother dining and connecting with her people. That is a concept.
baba mwayunze show kale
abagasenga
jakuba oluyimba olwo bulungi nnyo
ndoza nero kyokka
kati obadde olina kyoyagala ogamba ku ragadi
ajja kubaayo
obadde olina kyoyagala ogamba ku ragadi aha nti ku show ki okay
Isaac where are you this weekend wamba tugende maaso
njagala agendako cricket over
waliyo ki
Uganda
Is it the Matoro?
Kwegonze eri ku Marshall Grounds.
This weekend still? Hey, weekend is very action packed.
Kugundi cricket over
second edition.
Second edition. Then waliyo ne Kugundi Cantina ku Ndere Center.
Yes. What I saw which artist is Epas.
Is there.
You're going to be there?
I'm still thinking where to go.
Okay.
Njagala okubeera cricket over, njagala okubeera ku.
That is all Saturday.
Yes.
Saturday is packed.
Ni wamama ali mu nampa ka ticket tata.
Count it down.
Naye lwakubaka naye ya Saturday.
naye tujja kudda wano olwokuna abatubulire baba bawadde
ngenda bagulira I'm going to work on that. Kakati nedda bwe baba bakkiriza bagala sigenda kugula kakati sigenda sizirina there because bagamba sigenda kugula.
And how are you going to be on Saturday?
Starting tomorrow night.
Yes, I know you're going to be
Club governor.
The governor Uganda Afrigo.
Afrigo is Saturday.
No,
Afrigo is tomorrow night.
Friday.
Yeah, they are going to be performing with
Namatov.
Irene Namatov. So yeah, that's where I will be. Saturday I will be at the Serena. Sunday I will be somewhere in Entebbe.
Chilling with
waliwo ebbaala baliyita ku Ntebe Road, I forget the name. Good old days.
All time as a
kati ku Monday njabeera ku National Theatre wano ku jam session.
Ekyaliwo.
Yakomyewo.
Gamba wiki wetandikira paka wegwera ku.
Yakuba ku mulimu.
Gamba
njakuba ku mulimu.
Gamba ojja boko.
Nja kuba nkola.
Mwabagirimu.
Yesebo.
Bani.
Kenzo. Oh no.
Bagikomezaawo wano.
Eri wano.
Ng'erima eri yagaanye ki?
Onali be confusing. National Theatre yakomezaawo jam session.
Ekomawo neegwa
wano. This time round yakomyewo weri.
Tegenda kuddamu kugwa.
Yes.
Biri ebyali bigi.
Kyali kigisudde luli.
It had issues with resources to run. Resources. There are teams we are working with. No, there is a team, a composition of artists under a new consortium well known as the Friends of Theatre. So what is being done now is buli muntu in their capacity they bring into a band. There is an artist group a band. Abaja ne bakikola. UNCC, this is what I will tell you. UNCC for the longest has not been funded by the government, and this is the truth that people do not want to accept.
Why shouldn't they
accept?
It's the truth.
It is not the truth.
This is what I will tell you. UNCC is a semi-autonomous agency. By that, government comes into it for a certain bit, and it also does certain things for itself. So the resources that are internally generated are not enough to sustain its running. You get that? Yes. But the public out there thinks there is a budget that comes from government and is given to UNCC and things are not happening and what. But it's not the truth.
But I thought there is a budget allocated to UNCC.
You're a journalist.
Nkugamba kyemmanyi kyendowooza.
Kyolowooza, no, speak as a journalist. Speak as a journalist.
2 minutes to
speak as a journalist.
I believe there is some money that is allocated to UNCC.
Yes.
Nti naye engeri gavumenti yaffe gyekolamu nti sente tezijja buli ssaawa wabula zijja oba kwotali oba at a certain period of time.
Yes.
Naye nga waliwo budget ya UNCC.
Kyekiri kye nakugambye. Budget eva mu government najja ku UNCC weri. UNCC is semi-autonomous.
Anyway, go genda beerawo.
I am going to be on the road somewhere in Fort Portal.
The last time I was September. The happiest days of Reagan is when he's in that city.
Yes. That Olympian
So same place, same spot?
Anyway,
Andrew.
Personally, and Friday will be at Ngalabi, the
Short Film Festival.
Where
is it happening?
It's happening at Goethe Zentrum. It's been happening since Monday.
Yes. Oh, it's ongoing.
It's ending on Saturday.
It's ending on Saturday.
I will pass by tomorrow.
Goethe
Kamocha. Kanjocha, is it?
Kanjocha Street.
I think they share space.
Where Alliances, they share space.
Same building.
Yeah, so I'll be there tomorrow, and Saturday I'll be at Suzanne Karenen's show at Sheraton. And then Sunday I was invited for Lydia Jasmine's listening party.
Oh, I'll be at that one, by the way, as well on Sunday. From Entebbe, I'll straight to go to Nonivie.
Yeah, Nonivie. Yeah.
Okay, guys, if you're looking for any of these gentlemen, apart from me, you know where to find them. Thank you for being part of the show. Today, we shall be back next